Once upon a time in Mumbai, there lived a young man whose life seemed to be falling apart. His business had failed. He was struggling to pay salaries. Orders had stopped coming in, and creditors were calling relentlessly. Every day, his financial troubles grew worse. On top of it all, his wife had left, taking their children with her. The man who was once full of enthusiasm and dreams had lost all hope. He had started his journey with immense energy and ambition, never imagining that life would bring him to such a point. His education had prepared him for success, but no one had ever taught him how to handle failure. Now, he stood on the edge of a cliff, staring into the vast ocean below. His body language screamed despair. His mind was clouded with thoughts of ending it all. He felt his life had no purpose. Maybe, he thought, if I ended, the insurance money could at least settle the debts. As he stood lost in these dark thoughts, an elderly man jogging nearby noticed him. The old man, wise with experience, could sense the deep pain. He approached and gently patted him on the back. "Son, is something troubling you?" he asked kindly. Startled, the young man replied, "I don't even know you, sir. Please, just leave me alone." But the old man didn't go away. "I can see you're in pain. Maybe I can help. Please tell me what's wrong." Finally, unable to hold it in, the young man broke down. He poured out his heart, his failed business, mounting debts, broken family, and his complete hopelessness. The old man listened patiently. Then he smiled warmly and said, "If money is the root of your problems, I can help. I was once a very wealthy man. I'm retired now, but maybe I can do something for you." He reached into his pocket, pulled out a signed blank check, and folded it into the young man's hand. "Take as much as you need. Pay me back whenever you can. But don't lose hope." Then, with a reassuring smile, he walked away. The young man was stunned. He unfolded the check. It was real, or at least it looked real, signed by someone who had once been among the richest in the world. A spark of hope ignited in his chest. He felt a surge of energy and confidence he hadn't felt in months. He straightened up and returned to his office. He called a team meeting. "Our tough times are over. Let's get back to work. Deliver orders. Rebuild this business." His enthusiasm was contagious. His team, inspired by his newfound energy, dove into their work with renewed determination. Over time, orders began to flow again. Deliveries were made on time. The business slowly began to recover. Months passed. His financial situation improved. His health, both physical and emotional, began to heal. Eventually, even his wife and children came back. Remarkably, he had never needed to cash the check. It stayed safely tucked away in his locker. 2 years later, while cleaning, he came across the check again. Overwhelmed with gratitude, he decided to return it and thank the kind stranger. He went back to the same park, hoping to find the elderly man jogging there again. After waiting for hours with no luck, he noticed a large building nearby and went to inquire. When he asked about the man, the receptionist chuckled gently. "This is a care home for seniors with mental health issues," she said. "One gentleman here believes he's a famous businessman. He gives out blank checks to cheer people up. Did he give you one too?" The young man stood there in shock. The wealthy man he had met was not who he had claimed to be. The check was never real. And yet it had changed everything, not his bank balance but his mindset. It restored his confidence. It gave him hope when he needed it the most. Hope and belief can transform even the darkest moments of our lives. Life is full of challenges. Failures often come unexpectedly, and they leave us unprepared. But the key to overcoming adversity lies not in external solutions, but in how we think. This man's journey from despair to triumph reminds us that sometimes, all we need is a spark, a trigger that reawakens our confidence and motivates us to move forward. The blank check wasn't a financial solution. It was a symbol of faith, reminding him that he already had the strength to rebuild. His circumstances didn't change at first, his attitude did. His energy. His determination to try again. This story beautifully highlights that every hardship carries the seed of opportunity and growth. With persistence and a positive outlook, we can navigate even the toughest times and find a brighter path ahead. If you love my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe to support my work. I put great effort into creating unique motivational content to inspire and energize you. Your support means the world to me. Thank you.